Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft. Alright, I like Aeruth. It is a gold card, but this effect is very powerful. Two extra spells, two spells instead of one a turn, and you get a 2/4 body for 3. It's very good. Otherwise, Fleeting Spirit is very good too. You also can't mill out with Aeruth, which I think is an important aspect of that card. Traveling Minister is in here too. I mean, there's some powerful cards. Lantern Bearer, Heron, Massive Might I like, Geist. Plenty of goodies. I'm going to go with the rare. I do like this card. If it doesn't pan out, we missed out on some pretty good monocolor cards, but I think the upside of Aeruth is pretty significant. So we can take Pummeler here and feel kind of good about it. There's a Stormcarved Coast to help our mana base. Scattered Thoughts is fine. Hopefully we can wield a Steelclad Spirit just to buy us some time, but Pummeler upside is pretty significant, I think. Also, like, doesn't die to Death Touch, which I think is really good. Ooh, Rending Flame. Oh, that's a good pickup. Take the Rending Flame over Cruel Witness and Celebrant and Retrieval, just because it's a solid removal spell. Butler, Socialite in here. I like the Wolf, but tends to go late. All right, options here. Pretty decent options. We can stick with red for now. Pummeler versus Celebrant, and there's Chill of the Grave, which is a good card too. So we could just take another Pummeler and stick to red. I think, well, I mean, if we're going to stick to red, we can take Celebrants too. Yeah, maybe we just take the Celebrants. You get 2 blood tokens out of it. We'll get some diversity. Because Pummeler, you kind of want to play late as well. Pummeler isn't uncommon though, which is good. Either way, I think I'll take Celebrants. I haven't picked this card enough, and I do think it's good. Wash Away, I mean, I like Wash Away in general. It's not going to be good with Aeruth, but we probably still take it just because I think the effect is good in this format. Counter spells are good, as it turns out. Could take the Sure Strike otherwise, but it's all right. Ooh, Wandering Mind. There's a good reason to be red-blue. Take it over Evolving Wild and Wretched Throng. I feel like I never play this card either, so that's cool. Cruel Witness is very good. This is probably the archetype it was made for, since you expect to have a lot of non-creature spells, but that's cool. So let's take the Flame Breather. I mean, this is, once again, I think the right archetype for it, and even though I think Siphon Essence is pretty playable, I think this is the plan we want to do. Soul Cipher board versus a Lantern Bearer. Probably Lantern Bearer. It's cheap, it's efficient, it gives you a non-creature spell at some point in the game. Soul Cipher board is kind of a weird card anyway. I like it, but we can pass it. I think I'd take the Steelclad Spirit. Our late game is already looking phenomenal, so let's just get a ground blocker in case we don't end up with enough 2-drops. I think the card draw would be really good too, the Scattered Thoughts, but I think Steelclad Spirit is legitimately important for certain decks, and this looks like one of them. All right, Retrieval, Spirit, Prisoner, Invitation. Probably take the Retrieval. Just gives us some tempo. Could take the Invitation. It's a card draw. It can give us unblockable. Whatever. I'll take the bounce. Buy some time. I'll take Scab over Fear of Death. I think it's a fine card. Ambush. Not likely to play it. All right. Back to, well, I don't think we're splashing Lantern Flare, so... Ooh, Diver Scab, though. Diver Scab is good. Abrade is quite a bit cheaper, though. I mean, I like Diver Scab. I think it's good. We've already got quite a bit of top end, and I want to make sure we have enough early game to survive here, so I'm going to take the Abrade. Could take the Celebrant. Witness is a weird card. Siphon is fine, but we're probably looking at Wretched Throng or Celebrant, and Celebrant's probably better. First strike on attacking, and you get a blood token when it dies. It's good value. Probably better than the Wretched Throng. Another Steelclad Spirit. I could do that. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Like I said, there's some matches where Steelclad Spirit's incredibly good. All right, Thirst for Discovery is a great card. Definitely taking that over the third Spirit and the Evolving Wilds. So I actually kind of like Epicure now. But we're going to take Statue because it's a win con that fixes and ramps. Okay, we can take Epicure now. What's our remove? I don't think we have much removal though, do we? So maybe I want this Lacerate Flesh. We have an Abrade, a Rending Flame, and that's it. All right, I'm going to take the Flesh over Epicure, even though I think Epicure is legitimately pretty good. Ooh, Biloom Egg. If only we had some Exploit. Well, hopefully we'll find some Exploit. If we don't, not the end of the world. Egg is still decent blocker, but I'd like at least one Exploit. Binding Geist versus Syncopate. I like Binding Geist well and good enough, but Syncopate's good, even though, like I said, once again, the unfortunate thing is counterspells are not good with Aruth, but that's all right. We'll live with it. I think counterspells are good. They're just not great with Aruth, so I can accept that trade-off. Because I think Binding Geist is fine, but I think I'd rather have access to Syncopate than a Binding Geist, probably. All right, Stitched Assistant is actually good here because we have the Bioloom Egg. Yeah, it's a fine card in general, so take it. Lantern Bearer, also some potential exploit fodder. Suppose we can take the Wretched Throng now. I mean, if you get it in multiples, it's totally a fine card. If you don't get any multiples, it's not worth playing. Gives us some more exploit fodder, I guess, potentially. Deck looks okay right now, actually. Pyre Spawn, I don't love it, but we could take it. It's a big finisher. We kind of have a good amount of expensive stuff. Whatever, I'll take it anyway. Think about it. I don't really need the Wedding Invitation so much. Fine card too, though. Third Steelclad Spirit, probably not. Let's take the free fixing because we have some double color stuff in here. We already have a Retrieval. I don't think we're gonna play a Prisoner. I don't think we're gonna play that either. Consuming Tide, weird card. Probably just take the Bolt. Be happy enough. Get a 1-mana removal spell. Probably wheel Binding Geist and Entomber. Inspired Idea, not bad. Or we could take another statue. Wincon plus fix ramp. I do like that effect a lot. Probably, I mean, I really like the statue. Take it over Chill. I think that's okay. I just like how good this card is. I mean, it's a 3-mana ramp, but the fact that it turns into a 5/5 is super relevant. Impulse is a great card. There's Raconteur too, which I do kind of like. But, because we already have a Thirst. 24. I guess I only have one 4-drop. Impulse is good, but maybe we do take the Raconteur. Turn off all our, because we have we have 8 non-creatures currently. Whatever, it's tough, but I'm gonna go for the uncommon. Another one? Well, I guess I will. So Pummeler, Cradle of Safety. I guess we'll take another Pummeler with the double Foreboding Statue. That's hopefully good. I still think we have enough early game, probably. All these Raconteurs. Celebrant in here too. Vampire's Vengeance. It doesn't kill too terribly much in our deck, but kills enough where I probably don't want to do it. I mean, unfortunately, this is the right archetype for a Raconteur. We just need some more. I'm going to take it anyway. I was going to say we need some more non-creature stuff, but hopefully we find it. Because, yeah, we already have... Yeah, we could figure it out. Sure Strike, Frenzied Devils. I mean, this is technically the right color scheme for Frenzied Devil. We'll see. Fear of Death, Bloody Betrayal. I mean, we can take the Fear of Death as more early protection, I guess. Technically turns on our Steelclad Spirits, I guess. And it does technically also work with 3 Raconteurs, so that's kind of cool. So Binding Geist, maybe just take another Retrieval. or Witness. I'll take the Retrieval. All right, Lantern Bearer is sweet because it's a cheap creature that also gives you access to a non-creature effect. All right, whatever. Okay. Binding Geist, same argument, actually. All right. Very interesting. So we're not on the Wretched Throng plan, which is fine. I think Spawn can go, because we have 23 creatures. Yeah, we have plenty. Maybe we can cut the Frenzied Devils. It's the right archetype for it, but I kind of don't need it. I only have one exploit. I could just get off of the Bailu Meg plan. Because we still can cut just a boatload of creatures here. So these are some expensive things. I don't really want to cut any of my early game. I don't think we need Cradle of Safety, though. I think we're off Fear of Death. I don't think we need Siphon Essence. So I can do the retrievals, but even though we have the Aeruth, I feel like the counter spells are going to be more valuable. I just think they're really valuable. So like I can cut retrievals. And then we just need to cut like 3 creatures, probably. Keep the rest. All right. I don't really want to cut. We don't have enough early game to cut the Steelclad Spirits, I don't think. So maybe cut the Binding Geist. Guess I can cut Scab. I actually just like Raconteur. Could cut a Pummeler. Maybe I don't need 2. Because I want to make sure I have enough non-creature spells too here. Alright, I guess I'm okay with this. There's definitely think there's enough ways to win here, so alright. Because we've got the flyers that come back and make more things flying. I guess that's actually a good way to look at it too. So even though we have 7 non-creature spells, these are technically non-creatures too. So it's really more like 9, which isn't bad. All right, I'm satisfied. Let's run it like this. See you round 1. All right, this is a keep. Good looking hand. I don't want to trade if I can bolt that Lantern Bearer. It's a weird choice. Guess we'll get rid of a mountain. Just gonna bolt this. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to crack my Evolving Wild. Whoops. Could have gone for the Heron, but I'm kind of okay with this because it lets me attack with the Ravager. So I don't want to cast another spell because it'll flip the Ravager. That's cool. All right. Really attacking with that Heron of Hope a lot. All right, see you for the next one. All right, it's a keep. Pretty good hand. I probably would have attacked if I were them. So I think I'm going to attack. I'm going to take more damage on the backswing, but then at least I get to play a Raconteur and hopefully keep their creatures at bay here. I think I'm going to make sure the Raconteur resolves first. All right. So I think I will put it on top because it still blocks. So we'll keep the Celebrant back. We'll play the Raconteur and pass. Nice. You have 4 of them and you only had 1 in your opener, huh? Very fortunate. Gifted Fangs it or what? So I think we'll wait one more turn on the pummeler. Aruth, that's a good one. Let's do that. Gives me, it's worse use of mana, but better blocks. Let's see if they have a fifth one. Oh, just 4. All right, Rending Flame and Steelclad Spirit. Well, that'll do just fine. I don't know what that means, but okay. So probably do the Cruel Witness first, if we just rip a couple lands off the top here. All right, so we'll go in, Statue, Cruel Witness, pass. All right, let's do the Wandering Mind first here. Take, I think we'll actually take the Wash Away. Because we don't need the Abrade, do we? No. Take the Wash Away. And we can still play Steelclad Spirit and still hold up Wash Away too, so that's cool. If they use a kill spell on Wandering Mind like Gifted Fangs, I don't even really care. I'd rather save the counter for some ace in the hole card I can't deal with. So, let's see, 5, 9, 10 mana. So I can do this as 5 and still leave up counter spell, so that seems fine. Do I care about that? I can beat that, so I'm gonna let it resolve. Maybe they won't know about the death touch thing either. It's kind of deceptive, so yeah. Alright, we'll see for the next one. It's a good keep. Lantern Bearer into Statue into turn 4 Celebrant. It's pretty good. Syncopate. Well, I'm not leaving it up so we can play the Evolving Wilds. That's cool. I like that card. Fun build around. Let's do the Celebrant here. That was a good draw. So, not leaving up Syncopate. I think I'm alright with that for now. Mm. Aeruth. That's a good one. I think we'll just leave up Syncopate. Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right, see you for the next one. This is a good keep. Mm. Hmm. I guess we'll pass. I can leave up a Braid. I'd rather do it that way since I'm a little mana starved. Sure. Get the Raconteurs online here. Sure. Let's see. We can flip our dudes. Leave up the counter spell. And then we can Lantern Bear for the win. Alright. See you for the next one. Okay, it's a keep. We need a little bit of help here, but I mean, this is definitely a keep. Got removal, ramp, expensive stuff. Alright, I'll take it. If I'm not going to draw land, something I can play is still pretty good. I can abrade that. Well, actually, it might be better to syncopate, just because we're a little mana starved. I think we'll do the Cruel Witness here, just to get a flying body online. Interesting. So, let's do the Raconteur. I think we just need to get some more dudes online, because Faithbound Judd's going to start attacking, but we need to be patient for a little bit here. I think I block with a Lantern Bear, because then I can block. I can at least make the Raconteur a better blocker. At some point. So I think we're going to kill the Officiant with the Rending Flame, or with the Abrade, I guess. So that means we should play the Flame Breather here. Get rid of that. We want the land. Little mana starved. I mean, the longer we can hold off on Faithbound Judge, I think the better shape we'll be in. That's too bad. No land either? Harsh. Alright, we'll do statue to hopefully find some land. Basically, I have to take as much damage as I can from Judge because they're going to be able to bring it back here. Oh, that's too bad. They found a combat trick too. Oh, well, that's actually alright. It's still a 2-for-1. They didn't even give it lifelink, huh? Alright. Ah, another flyer, okay. Harsh. Can't find a land, huh? That's too bad. Oh, let's see. And they have an enchantment, so I can't kill Heron Blessgeist. Huh. Guess we play a statue because we need land. Oh, I could have done the Lantern Bearer. I guess I can do that next turn. I mean, we're on turn like 8 or 9 and have access to 4 lands. Almost halfway through our deck. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's too bad. Oh my gosh, a land? You're kidding me. Been a really disappointing game. Hey, lands. Super disappointing game. Alright, see you for the next one. Alright, I guess we'll keep. Sure. Might as well get the tap land out of the way. I think we're more red. I can't remember. That was a good draw. Let's do the witness first here. All right. It's a good draw. So let's see, we have access to 6 lands. Guess we can do the Raconteur. And we can kill the bystander now. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I'll keep that. So next turn we can do a Pummeler as a 5/5, or we can do Celebrants. They're both kind of okay. Pummeler as a 5/5 is kind of cool, just because next turn if we draw a land, we can play both of these. Well, I still can play 2 spells here, so works out okay. Let's do the Mind, the Wandering Mind first. I want to see what we get. Good one. All right. So, see what they tap. It's a pretty sensible tap, I guess. And they're taking it, which is fine. And then we can do Raconteur here. Guess we'll trade there. Oh, I didn't block the rally, or whoops. Not sure if it truly matters here. So 3, 6, 7 mana. So I can still do Celebrants plus a Braid. It's pretty good. So even if they have Fiery Retribution, a Braid's going to get him with the Ravager. So they'll have... Oh, they can tap again? Well, let's just see how they block. Because I still think they're dead. By my count. Sure. Oh, they really did have everything. Sure. Web plus Wolf Strike, huh? Cool. They only have 4 lands, huh? That's even worse than we were. No, it's not. I was going to say it was worse than we were in the last game, but it's not true. They still have 15 cards. They're only 15 cards in. I think I was 18 cards in before I got my 5th resource. So a little Flame Breather. Thirst. Alright. See you for the next one. Alright, no blue mana, but we're going to keep this because we have the statue and Flame Blast Bolt. And we're like an island top deck on turn 1 away from this hand just going off. Nice. Sure. Guess I'd rather them do that than my foreboding statue. I feel like they have a board wipe. Otherwise I don't. What? They need to draw a card that badly? Wow. Why on my flyer? Alright. They got card screwed. Too many lands. See you for the next one. Okay, it's a keep. This hand is fine. Both colors. Some protection, flyers, counter spells, ramp. Ramp/win con. Steelclad Spirit. Doing its job right now. Can actually do the Spirit and leave up Syncopate and Wash Away. So I can be patient here for now. We can be patient. No rush. Because next turn I can do Cruel Witness and leave up Syncopate as well, which is nice. It's just a Syncopate for 1 though, so I don't know how good it's going to be. Sure. It's a good draw. I guess I could have attacked with Thresher there. That's true. They didn't technically have a good block. And I had a counterspell. Yeah, I probably should have attacked with Thresher. I'm okay syncopating that. I mean, the truth is I can probably beat it. All right, maybe I'll let it resolve. They get 2 cards out of it. They get their... That's not the one I was expecting to see. I would have sacked the Ancestor. Or at least used my Minister. I guess we can braid this. Sure, I'll keep that. Six lands, grip full of cards. All right. Well, ended up going 7-1. You know, like I said, we're still in gold platinum territory right now, so typically a little bit easier. And once you get in diamond mythic, then it gets pretty grindy and hard. You had a lot of the sickos that draft every day like me. All right, let's do some pack one, pick ones. Here I'd probably take the Fellstinger. Really like that card a lot. One of the better exploit creatures. Okay, back one, pick one here. Pretty good choices all around. I might just go for the Brambleworm. I really like this card. It's expensive, but get a lot of value out of it. Life gain, reach, trample, more life gain. Yeah. Weaver and Waltzer. I mean, there's good cards in here, but yeah, I'd probably go with the Brambleworm. Take the ridiculously expensive thing. All right, back one, pick one here. Yeah, I'd go with the Harvester. It's gold, but it's a great card. Great body for price, plus blood token, plus potential removal. Okay, back one, pick one here. Easy Parasitic Grasp. Very good removal. Pack one, pick one here. I'd go with the Celebrants. I'm okay with that. It's a sweet 5-drop. Plays really well. I haven't played enough of it, this format. Need to take more advantage of it. And finally, pack one, pick one here. Maybe the Ripsaw. I mean, Retribution is a cool card. I feel like I've never played it, really, but it is a good card in the right deck. But Ripsaw is probably good for every green deck, so I'm okay with taking that. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.